what should we do when we launch a campaign, how long we should. Okay.
You need to think how Meta thinks,
Okay, right.
how the algorithm works. There's no such magical buttons to go and click and get good results.
Okay.
It's all about how you structure the campaign.
Welcome to Performance Spot by APIDM. Today, in another session, we are meeting you guys, catching up with you guys after a Black Friday, seasonality campaigns, Cyber Monday, everything. And then now Christmas campaigns are running really good for businesses. Everyone trying to optimize, trying to get results. Another 4 days. When this video comes out, there will be results you have been seeing, success, learnings, data gathering for next year Christmas campaigns. You all have these information. We have discussed about seasonality campaigns, lead generations, e-commerce, lot of things. And then 2025 is gonna end and 2026 gonna start. We have discussed about budget planning on our earlier sessions. If you guys missed to check out those videos, you can check it out on the right corner. We are going to link that. Just check it out, that one. And then on 2026, in coming weeks, we're going to have a video or session about on 2026, what sort of things a performance marketer's point of view, or what sort of things digital marketers needs to look on, say from what are the matrices that need to look, first party data gathering, how the first party data needs to be used, and as everyone knows, search is changing, how the AI optimization, GEO, etc. these gonna come up. But on today's session, we have a special guest, Rimzan, from my colleague, my friend. We have been working together. We have been working against together. We are working in 2 different platforms that industry needed. I don't need an introduction to Rimzan. And I'm leaving to Rimzan. Rimzan, if you just give a small, I think all of the people knows about Rimzan, right? Just give us some, give an introduction, and then we can go dive into the session what we're going to discuss later.
Yep. So thanks Jatu for the intro, and thank you for having me today. So hello guys, I'm Rimzan Faiz. I'm a Meta certified digital marketer and currently work as a client success manager, Meta at Robotics. As Jatu correctly mentioned, yes, I overlook Meta and TikTok as a platform. So that is my main thing there. So today, Jatu, we plan to discuss more about the current buzzword, that is the new algorithm update called Andromeda, Meta's new algorithm.
Right.
Algorithm update called Andromeda.
Right.
So everyone is talking about this update, and that's the new trending word, and a lot of people think it's a new feature, how to turn it on, so we have to switch. Yeah.
In between, I'm sorry to disturb you. I have a question, right? When this came out, or when this beta test came out, and when this officially came out, and when this started roll out to the accounts, is a myth, because last week someone on a group or somewhere put up a post saying it's released. I was like, I heard about like 6 months back. Yeah. Then when I checked back, it was last year December beta versions. So I just wanted to know from you. You have been hearing about more than anyone else, because you guys get the official update than anyone in industry, right? So I would like to listen from you how this timeline, how this came into the market. Just if you can give some idea.
If I tell you this Andromeda, so I think they have started this new rolling out starting this year, but they didn't release it completely because it was in the beta mode. And then if you take early August, September only, they have completely shifted this new update.
Okay. Right. I first heard about this back in somewhere around April. Yeah. I started trying to learn, but I couldn't able to get proper understanding. Still, I have a few understanding about it, but I don't have a depth knowledge how. Yeah. I get clients who run Google Ads says that right now it's not performing. It's not giving the results what so I would like to know what is exactly changed. If you can give a clear picture to everyone who's listening this about, because it's a myth right now. I mean, everyone tells different story. There is 100 videos around, but if someone who have experience with 100, 200 clients give a suggestion what it is, how it is, it will be great. If you can clarify how it works, and we can roll on how this things moves on.
Yeah. Okay. So if we take Meta advertising platform, we call it as the ads manager. We shouldn't think like, okay, it's just another platform where we have to add some inputs and then it delivers some results. No, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
You need to think how Meta thinks.
Okay. Right.
How the algorithm works. Because if you take the ads manager, there's no such magical buttons to go and click and get good results, right?
Right. Okay.
It's all about how you structure the campaign, how you place it correctly.
Okay.
Right. If you take this Andromeda new update,
right?
Before I talk about Andromeda, let's go back to the old versions. Like how we used to set up a campaign. We spent a lot of time in terms of doing targeting, right?
We used to segment it. How I learned is, like if I have let's take an example of a mobile shop, right? So how I do is, it have an Apple phone, it have Samsung, it have headphones, it have adapters. So how I set it up is, if they give me $1,000 budget, I put up a 30 days, $30, or 3 campaigns, phones, gadgets, accessories. Like that I divide, and then I have ad sets for iPhone, Samsung on mobile campaign, and then I have a campaign for accessories, then I have a gadget. This is how I have set it up, right? I given you the how I do, and I did sometimes last week also same way.
Okay. That's true, because that's how we also used to do. We used to narrow down the audience. Example, as you correctly mentioned, like let's take the mobile shop. And let's say I think, Apple person would buy only the Apple phones, and Samsung person buys only Samsung. So we narrow it down thinking in that way.
Right, understood.
Okay, so and then we spend a lot of time narrowing down this audience.
Right.
And then we upload only one artwork. We think in a very single way, we think, this artwork would resonate with our audience, but that doesn't work nowadays.
Okay, right.
With the new Andromeda update, I'll explain that in a very simple way.
Okay.
Andromeda is not a new feature. There's no specific toggle to turn it on in the ads manager, or there's no a mode to switch from normal to Andromeda.
Right.
That's the brain behind the ad delivery system. Now it's upgraded.
Okay.
So now the creative, whatever the artwork that you put, that will go and find your target audience. So basically, in simple terms, creative is your new targeting tool.
Okay, right, understood.
So that's how it works. So nowadays, what platform recommends, keep it broad, keep your audience broad. You don't think, you will buy, only this person will buy Apple phones, or this person would not buy maybe some other product. No, you shouldn't do like that. You let platform to decide that, and then you give more creatives. For example, earlier you used to give one creative, now try to give at least creative variations. Creative variations as in not one product with different background colors. Should be different storytellings. Diversity, exactly. So if you give that, platform has a lot of space, a lot of flexibility to find enough people at a lowest cost.
Right. I would like to that creative is new, not targeting. I would like to put it in a simple manner. What you say, how you say, who you are speaking to. These are the things that needs to be creative, is not targeting, needs to be breaking down. Same in a mobile, this thing, let's say I'm putting up a mobile campaign or for this mobile shop, I have an accessories. How should I need to put it up is, let's say if I'm saying iPhone 17 Pro, I need to put it in diverse way. One will look for camera, one will look for battery life, one will look for luxuriness. He wanted to show off in his hand. So one will look for some other feature in the Apple. One will look for upgrade from 16 to 17. So these needs to come in different messaging. That's what the creative is, not new targeting. And another thing that people think about beauty and start designing for signals. If you can come on something on the signals, it will be really good on the primary text and all those things.
Exactly. So now it's all about signals. So now I said, okay, keep your target audience broad. Then you should ask these questions. Okay, how am I going to get my correct audience?
Okay.
That's the question we all have, right?
Right. Okay.
It's all about signals. As you correctly mentioned, it's all about data.
Okay.
So as a digital marketer, we should gather data. And also, if you take users' point of view,
Okay.
whatever the user on Facebook or Instagram, they leave some sort of signal. We call it digital signals on these platforms.
Okay.
Signals could be you like a photo,
Right.
okay, you comment a photo, and then you react it, or you save it, you share it with some of your friends. Or if it's a video, platform knows, okay, you like to watch up to this level, or you are a reel watcher,
Right.
or you are a lengthy video watcher. So platform knows everything. So whatever you do inside the platform, it's a signal.
Okay, based on those
Based
signals.
on those signals only.
Signals based on, right. And one of the other things that I notice right now on when I'm setting up Meta campaigns, what happened is when I put up a video, say I talk about digital marketers or I talk about digital marketing, targeting, etc. on that video. And then what I did is I write down different descriptions, right? And then I noticed that on the description, it's getting auto-generated. There, it is giving me a persona name. The strategically thinking digital marketer who's looking for tools. Like that, it's giving. What you said about signals, I think this is what is being calculated and understand, and it gives me the persona. And one of the other things, when I'm putting up my creatives and when I'm putting my primary text, it needs to give me that persona that's going to be targeted. Then only my creative and my primary texters are working together to give me the delivery. Exactly. Right? Anything else, like what sort of things say on a Meta needs to be feeded, like audience wise, human like converting, or like people who are, say there's going to be two segments, like one people who going to look for leads, one people who going to purchase. What sort of things that with this Meta Andromeda update, what sort of things that people needs to be look around? I mean, people who are advertising for e-commerce, what sort of things that they have to maybe a checklist of kind of thing, or strategically move what they needs to do kind of a thing, if you can bring it up.
That's a really good one. If you take as a checklist, first thing, let's say if you have an e-commerce website, you need to check whether you have installed the pixel and conversion API properly.
Okay.
And that is not enough. You need to check whether those events are firing correctly.
Okay.
And then if it's a lead campaign, you can connect your CRM.
Right.
So that's how you bring data to the platform. That's how you feed your first party data to the platform.
Right.
So
understood.
maybe later you can use them. Retargeting campaigns, we call it as retargeting. So you can use it for your upcoming campaigns. But the more data you feed to the platform, the more results that you can generate.
Okay.
In simple terms.
Right. So one of the other thing is pixel installation. So Andromeda need more data. That's a simple, right? From offline conversions, from simple events that add to cart to checkout on an e-commerce site. And then on the lead side, one of the other things that I learned is when I was doing for a real estate company, this is what I learned. So I was thinking about diversity of this Andromeda update, and then I was doing a different variations of diversity of creatives. So I put up a creative, one for people who's looking luxury, one for people who are looking for space, one who's looking for parking, one who's looking for investment and earn money. So these are the things that I put it up. So the investment and money, I put up a line. By buying the property, you earn 250,000 or 300,000. So this one started, this ad started giving them a number of leads, right? But when I went when I saw the dashboard, it was like 60 cents, 50 cents for a lead. I was happy. And when I went for a meeting on month of the end, they were telling everyone is sending the passbook asking for money, you have given us a lead of people who's asking money from us. Then only I understand, okay, this is what happening. It's understand people who try to earn money and looking for money, people have been targeted. Then what I did is, I read some articles about the signals and data and all. So what I did is I asked them to give the non-qualified lead, that's the spam leads. And then what I did is I uploaded on the audience list as a bad leads. It's called bad leads. Yeah. And then it automatically, I excluded them. I created lookalike and all. Then the optimization went really well, right? Yeah.
Maybe you can exclude those type of
audiences. Okay, how about when it comes to exclude? I did this. I tell you the example. Just give me a thought on that. So, let's say what I did is on an e-commerce site. I excluded the people who have purchased last 14 days, last 30 days, because I wanted new, fresh customers. When I did this on the Black Friday campaign for a UK client that I was handling, so it was a toy store. I wanted people who are looking gift for Christmas, but I don't want the people who have purchased in last month, because Black Friday I want new people to get my offer and get new acquisition. So is that exclusion and this bad quality lead is exclusion is joining together, or is a different way of understanding the signals?
So based on business, it will differ. So if you take that is real estate, and the other one that you said
is e-commerce.
So let's say you want to target people who have never been exposed to your business. We call it as new segment. So what you can do is, as you correctly mentioned, you can take whatever the interested people or your loyal base, and you can create a custom audience and exclude them. And then you set up a separate campaign. Then what happens is platform will find new people who have maybe similar characters like them. You can create either lookalikes. If not, you can exclude and let platform to find it, because based on the signals again. So how platform works basically with the predictions and the real-time behaviors. Example, let's say you create custom audience and the platform take it as a signal, or you exclude it. It's a signal. So you're saying, okay, I don't want these people to reach. I want similar people like them. Maybe you can create lookalikes. So that will reach, and platform will find new people who would like to convert. And if you take the real estate one, if you exclude, platform won't reach that type of people again. So platform will reach the solid people only. But in the lead form also, still you will get some bad leads. So for that, you can filter it out by adding some questions to filter it down.
That's a basic qualification, qualified methods of like rather than having autofill forms. That's what I mean. It have that level of knowledge have been moved up now, right? I mean, now there are methods. I think the OTP, like 5-6 months back, it came. It's almost like double opt-in method of verification. Next, we move to the optimization. Not on creative level, on a normal level on this with this Andromeda and new things that gonna come up on Meta. What are the things that we have to look on optimizations level? Like what should we do? When we launch a campaign, how long we should look at the campaigns to work or run, and then when we need to touch the campaign, when we need to do something, what are the things needs to be done, when and what needs to be done is my knowledge that I wanted on this Andromeda overall. If you can.
So according to Andromeda, now you know it's all about creative and you need to keep broad. So the main thing is, first before you setting up the campaign, you need to plan how are you going to structure the campaign, because earlier we used to set up one campaign, multiple ad sets, and within that multiple creatives. I'm not saying it's bad. Yes, still you can do it, but now keep the structure broad. And then the other thing is always collect data, check whether the events are firing correctly. And the other thing is, if you are especially adhering to Andromeda, you can keep your target audience broad. Let's say you did all to all correctly, it's fine. The other important thing is patience. Patience is key. Like example, let's say if it's a brand campaign, it could be a brand campaign or it could be a performance campaign. It won't give you results overnight.
Okay.
It takes some time, especially if it's a DR campaign, direct response campaign.
Okay.
Let's say it's a sales you set up today. Maybe tonight or tomorrow you can't expect 3 or 5 conversions.
Right.
It might take some time, like maximum 7 days to learn. So to learn also, you need to keep your campaign broad, your target audience is specific as in broad, and then the creatives. Let's say if you can give at least 5 or 6 creative mixes, creative as in not only static, not only video, mix.
Okay.
It could be static, video, everything together, and then platform will learn, and then only platform will give you results. After maybe 5 or 6 days, platform will start generating results. Why? Platform has enough of space to learn.
Okay.
And optimize.
Okay.
And the other thing is, once you set up a campaign, you shouldn't do changes, because as soon as you set up the campaign, as other platforms, your campaign will go to learning.
Yeah.
So you should let platform to learn.
Learn it. Okay.
Who are going to target, the budget,
Okay.
duration, everything. So give that breathing space. Don't try to. We shouldn't do frequent changes there.
Okay. Right. Okay. Wow.
The other thing, main thing is
So,
the patience.
so if I summarize it,
Yep.
one is longer running period.
Longer run period, yes.
No immediate changes.
Results, changes, yes.
Different angles testing, like if you have 4 creatives, 4 ways you are testing it.
Different, yes.
5th way you might test it. Wait for an outcome, like
yes.
what your objective is, whether leads or
Yeah.
purchases. Wait for it. Don't immediately. Don't immediately change it. Wait for it. Couple of weeks, this thing until it gives you the results. Again, someone will ask, okay, until when we have to look for it? Say it. On that, what I learned or experienced, if it's like this, say if my cost per purchase is something like $10 or something, if I have spent like $50-$60, if I couldn't able to get 3 purchase, double the amount, 20-30% of my average purchases, then I should go and check something is wrong, right? Yeah. If I have $10 a purchase cost per acquisition, and then I have spent $60, there is no 0 purchases, then it's something is wrong. So that's not optimization. That's kind of a intelligence and knowledge on your industry and on your place that you are working at. Like anything else that you would like to bring on 2026, what are the things that Meta would able to see on Meta, or how things gonna be changing, or what are the things that we can expect? This value rules, and then this incrementality and all these things are coming in, right?
Those are still in the beta version.
Versions.
At the moment, it's testing out. So most probably early Jan or February we can expect that.
I got an account with value rules. So what happened is it was targeting the same real estate. So they wanted to target all around Sri Lanka. But what I did is I went and applied the location, right? I think it's possible, right? I don't remember location. I went and applied Western Province, because Western Province have the most probability of buying, right? The apartment is in Western Province. So I applied the Western Province and gave a 30%. And then I look at certain province, like I'm not saying partial about the locations, I'm telling the chances of person who is living in north or east or on a southeast or to buy in, there might be someone investing. So I reduced the bidding for that. It gives me a bit of quality type of leads. It able to control the value rules. Where I'm looking at is, it's not what they defined it as you get better results. But how I approached is to control the budget, something like where to spend more kind of a thing. And then few other things on the incrementality. I would like to see the upgrades more, because I can see when I put out on third-party tools for incrementality testing, the results is bit of doubtful. But with it all, Google's have same problem. The platforms try to own much as possible. We have to accept that. What we have to look is on Google Ads, we have to optimize the Google Ads promotions. Meta Ads, and your inventory and sales on your backend. Don't try to compare your Meta ads and Google ads. So if you have a budget planning, just go and do the budget on the Google ads and this thing.
That's correct.
Right. So more and more AI things gonna come. Anything that you like to add on Meta to look out for, how we can improve the campaigns on future, what a digital marketer or performance marketer learn on things that you can bring it up. It will be really great.
Yeah. So I'll in the Andromeda part. If you take Andromeda, everyone is now asking, and personally I got a lot of questions saying, should I change the campaign structure? Okay, but my answer is, don't change everything. Whatever is working right now, keep it business as usual. Maybe you can take one campaign out and do the testings according to Andromeda, maybe with the audience broad and creative variations. Maybe you can see then, after based on the results, you can take that call. I wouldn't recommend change everything right now. You can do that, test and see, and then lot of AI things will come in the couple of months, in the next couple of months. So my main thing is, a lot of people are very reluctant to use these AI features. If you take the Advantage Plus audience or Advantage Plus target audience, budget to placements to everything. So tailored campaigns, everything. So, but my thing is, don't take these things as an enemy. So use it. I know if you are new to advertising, what I would recommend is go with manual setup, and then you will learn how to set up a campaign properly. But if you have experience and your ad account is well matured, maybe you can give a try using these Advantage Plus features, the automation features, because in 2026, what I believe is most of the features will get automated.
Right.
Like if I give you a percentage, maybe like 80% will get automated. We don't know. So we have to embrace these features. We can't just reject, saying, oh, I'm clear it out full. I don't know whether it will perform or waste my budget. No, we have to do the testings and see.
I'll add to that, right? So how this can be approached, it's a tactical way that I use, right? I just bring it to people who's listening, and it's just a thought process. So how I do is, as you said, if a campaign is working, if a campaign is giving me results, I will continue that. I won't touch that, right? What I will do is, I will take a 20% of that budget, right, and test these new features. If suddenly Andromeda 2.0 comes, right, I won't go and disturb the campaign that is working with Andromeda and giving me results, upgrade that. I will get a 20%, but that's what. So in your 2026 plan, one of the things is, you have a budget. Out of that, you have a 20% budget for testing, right? Your always on campaign, tactical campaigns, and testing campaigns. So that's a new structure of budgeting plan that all the people, it's not only Meta, it's not only Google, all around you need to, if there is no update, push the budget to which is working. Test it. If it works, apply the rest of it. If it didn't work, figure out and just don't run it for, when the AI Max came for Google Ads, what happened is everyone went and switched on. And like after 2-3 weeks, they switch it on with Performance Max, is another campaign type, and then in a 2 weeks time, they came back and said, here AI Max is not working. So I said, here it just rolled out 2 weeks, and then you switch it on, and then suddenly don't come back and say, still everyone is figuring out what to switch off, what to switch on, right? So same way, anything but I'm 100% sure Andromeda is affecting almost 80%. If I meet 20 people in a week, I would say 18% will say my ads are not performing right now. It was giving results for me, it's not giving. So that's one of the things that we have to look on. As you said, it's going to be a great 2026 with a lot of bid adjustments, automation, AI. I want everything to be automated, but human human element approving it, right? As like primary text being auto-generated, which I loved it because when I give one primary text, it gives me another 4-5 variation which I can choose and switch on.
Yes.
And then sometimes I take that and I rewrite. Okay, can I change that?
You can get some ideas there. So if you want, you can use it. If not, you can turn it off. There are a lot of creative, we call it as advantage plus creative. So there are a lot caption generation and background generation, animations, video enhancements, photo enhancements, and then music to everything. So those are not mandate ones. It's optional. So if you want, you can turn it on. If not, you can switch it off. But you can maybe give a try.
So one thing, right? On that process only, I'm asking on while you are setting it up, there was a place that I give a picture, right? It generates set of picture. Is it good to use those, right? So let's take this mobile shop advertising, right? What happened is when I last week I joined on a call with them. They uploaded a iPhone offer, right? But they had put up an image with Santa Claus and a Christmas tree. But what happened is when they upload and put up everything, on the next step, it have changed and given me 16, 17, 20 pictures. Whether it's good to select that or what sort of analogy behind that? Like,
you can select, but there also you can put your own brand USPs, your brand logo there as well. So again, you can use it, but since it's AI can do a lot of mistakes. So you can check whether the generated images are quality or whether your brand is correctly visible, or whether, like, let's say if your brand has a guideline, special guideline, then you can check whether those things are met. If not, you can exclude it. But you can use it because platform is generating according to the platform's trends and everything. So you can use it. If you're not comfortable with it, you can switch it off. It's fine.
Right. On today's session with Rimzan, we were discussing about Meta Andromeda, Meta things, Meta advertising, because he's a full expert on that, and I learned quite a lot of things, and hope you all guys will learn a lot of new things on what is happening, what is going to happen, what have been happened on up to today, and thank you for watching with us.
So thanks Jatu for having me today, and then thanks APIDM team for having me today. And then today, if I give you a summary, we discussed the overall Andromeda, what is Andromeda, and how to set up campaigns according to Andromeda, and then the other Meta campaign optimizations to and then the new updates. So that's it for today's APIDM performance pod. So we'll meet with another new update, right?
Yeah, we will catch up on another video in coming
session.
months.
So thanks guys, thanks for watching.